welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to take a BuzzFeed quiz where we're going to find out what kind of bread we are. No, I'm kidding. So today is a very special quiz day because I am on this journey of femininity, and I think I'm growing up to be a little classy lady or like a cute woman. So I wanted to know, what kind of woman am I? And as a kid, I was just a kid. I didn't know if I was a boy, girl, nothing. I was like a kid. I identified as a kid. But now that I'm growing up into this woman and womanhood, I want to be more in touch with my womanhood, my femininity, and this beautiful feminine energy. So I'm on this path, and I discovered a quiz when I was on this path, and it's about your dominant feminine archetypes. And there are various kinds of feminine energy, feminine aura. So we're gonna find out what kind of aura we have today and what kind of a lady I'm gonna be. Let's get started. So yeah, I found this quiz on this website called tryinteract.com. I think I need my specs, but for the aesthetics, I want to look cute on video, so no specs, even though I should. Okay, so it's called quiz.tryinteract.com, and I will leave the link of this quiz down below. If you guys want to take up this quiz, you can also do that. So let's start. Okay. What is your dominant feminine archetype? So which of the 7 feminine archetypes are you? Remember, we all embody a little of all of them. But let's find out which is most dominant for you. Take the quiz. Okay, I'm going to put the quiz here, so you guys can take it with me, or just know what is written there. Okay, let's start. What would your ideal Saturday night look like? Option A, go out dancing, rollerblading, pinball, something fun. Option B, cuddle up with a non-fiction book you've been dying to read. Option 3 is a slow 6-course meal at a fancy restaurant. Oh, I like that. Next is making major moves on your side business. Next, lighting a candle, creating a clean plus cozy space, meditation and a bath. That sounds nice too. Next is cook and bake for your friends plus family. And the last one is honestly whatever my partner wants to do. No. I don't have a partner, so I'm not going to choose that. I think I'm going to go with a slow 6-course meal at a fancy restaurant. Okay. Next question. As a child, you were the girl who was. Option 1, inquisitive. Inquisitive. Always learning something new, possibly ahead of your peers, and more independent than not. In general, you were a good kid and followed the rules. B, adventurous plus very independent, definitely not a mommy's little girl. Quiet but self-sufficient, didn't draw attention to herself and didn't need too much direction or help. Next is loved attention, playing dress up, playing with makeup, and maybe even a little bit of flirt from an early age. That definitely wasn't me. Okay, introverted, cautious, more of an observer, was more of a good little girl. I wasn't introverted. No, I was never introverted. I was always extroverted or ambivert. Next is always playing and taking care of your baby dolls, eventually babysitting once you were old enough. I've never babysat anyone. And also when I was young, I had all sorts of toys, not just dolls. I had cars, I had dolls, I had building block stuff. The fake version of Lego. And next is loved playing house and dreamt about getting married. That was never me. Again, I've never played house and I've dreamt of the wedding, like the event, but never of a husband or after. I've never dreamt of after, what comes after the wedding. So okay, I'm not trying to boast about myself here, but then I do think I'm option A. I always wanted to be ahead of everyone. I always wanted to do the best I could ever do. I would always take part in every extracurricular activity. I mean, first you need to study, only then they're going to let you participate in the extracurricular activities. So first I would I would finish my homework, I would study, I would do everything I had to do. And then I loved doing extra stuff. I loved learning something new always. I would do karate, I would swim, I would dance. I loved dancing, and I would always participate in anything I was good at, or anything I would even try. Even if I was not good at it, I would just try. So I think I am option A. I'm always learning something new, possibly ahead of your peers, and more independent. Yeah, I think I'm that. Next question: what resonates with you most? Be honest. Sometimes I'm a people pleaser and struggle with a victim mentality. Honestly, I was a former people pleaser. I think we all struggle with a little bit of people pleasing, and I am working on it. Honestly, I am working on not being a people pleaser. That was the former me. And I don't think I struggle with the victim mentality, but yeah, I used to be a former people pleaser. Option B: sometimes I'm cold to others and quick to anger. Never. I'm never cold to people. It's just not me. Energetic, and I'm very warm. That's my aura. I'm very positive. I'm very warm, so I'm never cold. Next is: sometimes I'm a little critical, and I can also feel disconnected from my body plus emotions. Oh, I'm very self-critical. Yeah, I'm. The reason I don't get affected by other people's criticism that much is because I'm so self-critical and can be really self-destructive sometimes. So this is probably a little me. Sometimes I isolate myself and or struggle to stand up for myself. Yeah, formerly I did struggle to stand up for myself, but now not anymore. I'd like to think so. Next option is: sometimes I struggle with having close girlfriends and may find myself judgmental of other women. No, never. I am a supporter of women. I don't judge. I want all of us to win. That's what I feel. I don't want to judge anyone. I don't judge anyone. I want all of us to win. I want all of us to do well in our lives. Sometimes I find it hard to say no when people ask for help. I love to feel needed, but I can lack boundaries and cause self-burnout. Yeah. I need to start reading the book which says, I think there was a book called Saying No, or Learn to Say No, something like that. I need to start reading that book. And yeah, sometimes I'm working on having stronger boundaries, but it's hard when people are pushy. Okay, and next is: sometimes I make choices without considering the consequences. Example: buying things that will leave your bank account empty at the end of the month. Oh, never. I'm financially very responsible, so that's not me. So I think I'm gonna choose option C. Sometimes I'm a little critical. I can also feel disconnected from my body and emotions. Okay, next question is: what's the most important thing for you in life right now? Option A: marriage. Option B: children. No, I think I'm too young for the whole marriage, children thing, so no. Option C: pleasure plus sensuality. Option D: knowledge plus teaching. Option E: inner peace. Option F: having fun, enjoying my time on this earth and feeling joy. Oh, that sounds so nice. And okay, last option is: building my business, my career, my empire, or fighting for a cause. Oh, I like both having fun and building my business. So okay, I can't choose both yet. I have to choose one. I am a little confused now. I want both. I can have it both, I think. I have decision fatigue now. Okay, I'm gonna say the last option: building a business. Okay. When it comes to work/career, what do you resonate with most? Okay, option 1 is work is important to me but secondary to my marriage. No, I think I'm not at that stage anymore, but then I feel even if I were, it's all about balance. It's all about balancing every part of your life. And I don't think you need to dedicate your whole thing to just one part of your life. I'm someone who feels that your marriage, your relationship is a part of your life, your career is a part of your life, your friends are a part of your life, your well-being is a part of your life. So these are all little parts of your life. When you combine all these parts together, it becomes your life, your full life. So I think balance. So no, not option A. I'm a hard worker, organized, strategic and logical. I want to make something of myself. Yes, I'm a hard worker, but I'm not that organized. So yeah. Next is I lean towards professions in helping space, teaching, nursing, social work. Next option, my career is very important to me, but more important than that is my purpose and pursuits. It's ideal if my work and life purpose align. Hey, that sounds nice. My work needs to be creative and more independent. I don't do well in a competitive corporate environment. I can do well in a cooperative environment, but I also need to be creative and more independent. Next is my work needs to engage my emotions and provide variety. I prefer something in the arts plus dramas. I am a science student. I love science too, and I love art too. So yeah, and or where I have a close, intimate relationship with those I work with. That is a therapist or a teacher. Not exactly. It's not very ideal to me. Next is I need to do something creative, psychological or spiritual, and if I can't, I'll probably bounce from job to job, or maybe settle in an easier role. Okay. I think I'm gonna say my career is very important to me, but more important than that is my purpose and pursuits, because I feel like I have a purpose here, and I think we all have a purpose here, so I'm gonna choose that. Next is, which of the following do you think is your biggest strength? Option A, I am goal-oriented, courageous, independent, and can persevere through tough times. I can also be outspoken and bold when I need to. Hey, this is absolutely me. Oh, I love this. I think I'm going to choose this, but let me read the other options too. I am strategic, practical, organized, and love to learn. I am very knowledgeable plus reliable to get things done. I am reliable to get things done. So that's there. And next is I have a very powerful intuition and inner knowing. I don't let my ego get in the way of my peace and happiness. I do have a very powerful intuition. I think as girls, especially girls, we do have this really strong intuition. We are kind of trained to trust our intuition and have like really strong intuition. So that is true for me. But yeah, let's see. Next is I'm extremely loyal and faithful. I'll be with you until the very end. True again. I'm really good at nurturing and tending to others. I always had a strong maternal instinct. I'm grounded plus reliable. This is I'm youthful, receptive, flexible, creative, and have a deep understanding of the world. I do. I think. Next is I'm naturally magnetic. I'm very in touch with my senses plus my creativity. I can create passion plus depth in my life. I think I'm going to go with I'm youthful, receptive, flexible, creative, and have a deep understanding of the world. Yeah. Next question is, what statement resonates with you most? Okay. Option 1. I love to learn and help others with my knowledge. I get great satisfaction from learning new things I'm interested in. I do. Next, I have a purpose on this planet. I need to pursue it with vigor. It is more important than anything else. I agree. I agree with this too. Next is I love to feel needed. I love to feel useful, of service. I love to nurture and comfort. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, but the maternal instinct hasn't kicked in yet for me. I just feel like it hasn't kicked in yet for me, and it'll probably take some years to cultivate the whole maternal instinct. But currently, I don't have any. I think. Next is my inner peace plus tranquility is the most important thing to me. Hustling is not for me. I need time for stillness and creativity. Honestly, hustling does burn you out a little bit because we're all humans. We need rejuvenation from time to time, but I do like hustling, even though I like my inner peace and happiness. Next option is I want to be a powerful matriarch. I want power plus authority, but in a softer, feminine way. Sounds like a total boss babe to me. I need some intensity. Next option is I need some intensity in my life. I need passion, chemistry, and intimacy. My focus in life is feeling those moments to the fullest and enjoying life. Next is I want to be a softer, girly girl, but also have so much depth and life within me. Although on the surface I'm easygoing and lighthearted, I'm so much more capable than people give me credit for. Okay, what resonates the most with me is like, I think I relate to a little bit of everything in all the options, but I need to choose one. Let's choose one. I think I'm gonna go with, I have a purpose on this planet. I need to pursue it with vigor. It's more important than anything else. I think this is also very boss babe, you know, like I am a soft feminine girl, but then I have a purpose. I want to be like you know, this option says I want to be a powerful matriarch. I want power, authority, but in a softer feminine way. And I have a lot of purposes in life. That's one of the purposes, so I'm gonna go with I have a purpose. Okay, next question. What do you look for in a partner the most? Option A, there needs to be chemistry plus passion between us. This is the most important. Option B, my partner needs to be hardworking, respected, and a leader. Next option is my partner should be my equal more than anything and someone who will be okay with my independent spirit. Next is my partner needs to support my alone time and need for inner peace. My intuition tends to guide me with partners and relationships. Wow, this is nice. I kind of like this one. My partner is ideally powerful and with high status, but needs to be very devoted to me and our relationship. My partner needs to have the ability to be a great father more than anything else. Yes, but it's not more than anything else. He has to be a good partner first, and only then he has to be a good father. I mean, that sounds more practical to me. I don't know. Next is I want to feel like my partner takes care of me and is my protector. I want to feel safe and secure through him. This is a very, I think, typical traditional masculine value, the protector, the provider. So that seems very nice, it seems very masculine. But this also, like, I also feel the first one, which needs chemistry and passion between us. This is the most important. Okay, so, but I think the last point is very apt, because only when you have passion and chemistry you feel like protecting someone and providing for them, or you feel secure, you feel like safe around someone when you love them, when there's passion, when there's chemistry. And so I think I'm gonna say that I want my partner to be my protector. Who do you identify with most? Okay, there are pictures of legendary iconic women in history, some fictional, some non-fictional. So option A is Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl. Bold, regal, a leader. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I did see a few episodes of Gossip Girl and I didn't like it. I just thought they were being very mean to each other, and it was all very catty and just not my style. And honestly, I didn't like both the lead characters, which is Serena and like Blair. So I don't think I'm gonna choose her. I didn't really like this character that much. Next is Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. She's innocent, youthful, but capable of massive transformation. I love Elle Woods. Elle Woods is so iconic, and she made it to my vision board this year. She's actually on my vision board where I have the where she says, "What? Like it's hard?" When Warner asks her like, "How did she get into Harvard?" or like, "Did you get into Harvard?" or something like that, and she says like, "What? Like it's hard?" So that's my mood this whole year. I want to be like, "What? Like it's hard?" to anything in life, though. I have Elle Woods. And next is again we have Katniss Everdeen from Hunger Games. Oh, so badass. Adventurous, bold, laser focused on her goal. I love Katniss a lot. I thought she was very badass. Marilyn Monroe always makes it to my vision board. She was on my 2020 vision board, 21 vision board, 22. No, she was not. She's not on my 20. No, she was on my 20, 21, 22 vision board, but she's not on my 23 vision board. Yeah. I've always loved Madeline so much. Her aura, her energy, and her... she's just so beautiful. Next is Amal Clooney. Intelligent, educated, strategic, and a great counselor. I love Amal Clooney so much, and because she's done so much, and she's not just a lawyer or wife of the superstar. And I think I would be a Mal Clooney in a few years. Uh, yeah, I need to evolve a little more, be a little more educated, understand the world a little more, and I need a little more experience, I think, in order to be a Mal Clooney. Next is Gilda, the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz. Soft, nurturing, and comforting. Sade, the singer. Is it pronounced Sade? I think, yeah. Intuitive, warm, and introverted. I'm not introverted. I think I said that before. Okay, so it's time to choose. I am stuck in between Elle Woods and Katniss Everdeen. I love them both. I love these characters so much. But then, who do I resonate with more? Who do I relate with more would be... I think it's Elle Woods. I love Legally Blonde so much, and I think soft, feminine, girly girls can be super powerful in the office, can kick ass in their career. And I think Elle showed us that. I love the movie so much. I'm going with Elle Woods. Oh, okay, I love this question. It says, what's on your vision board? My vision board has so many things in them. And so I don't know, let's see the options here. Option A, lots of money, success, career, achievements. Next is children, a family, a loving home, and environment. No, not at this point. Absolutely not. An engagement ring from your partner and a beautiful wedding. No. Balanced chakras, gaining inner peace, plus a deep connection to something greater. Traveling to yoga retreats. I do yoga, like, so I like that. But balancing chakras, gaining inner peace. It seems nice. Next is speaking to a large audience, in person or online. More knowledge you want to gain, and practical items that you need in your life. I've always been on the stage. I've been on the stage since I was 3 years old. I have no problem in public speaking, and I love public speaking. I love being on the stage, like dancing, performing. And I had this in my 2020 vision board, but I don't have it currently. Speaking in front of a large audience. I like that, but I don't have it currently. Next is hobbies you want to start or get better at. Creative pursuits, fun travel. I have that, and anything having to do with fashion, beauty, or love. Okay, here's the thing. My vision board has a lot of things, and it usually is very cluttered, but this time I did a sectioned vision board. So let's say right top section, it has your wellness, my health, overall health, and down you have your career, money, what you want to make, direction, and then you come back to this side. I have travel and achievements or learning, and then up again I kind of have like my hobbies, my what I want to learn again, or like what I want to start learning, new creative pursuits, and all that. So I do have a lot of things they've said here. I've had all three options, like anything have to do with fashion, beauty, or love. I have hobbies you want to start, and fun travel, and then lots of success, career, achievements, and money. I think I'm going to go with that because it's something I'm focusing on right now. Next is, in general, what's your relationship with like other women? Oh, okay, I like this question too. In general, what's your relationship with other women? Okay. Before I read the options, I just want to talk about this. I think I've always mostly had great relationships with my girlfriends, and I always want them to win. I want to be someone who they can rely on, and if they need a push, I do that, and they're very supportive of me too. I have a very small circle of female friends right now, and this small circle, I can trust them so much, and they are everything to me. They are my confidant, and they are my support system. And this is what I want to say. You have to be so careful when you're choosing your friends, not just female friends, friends in general. You need people who would be supportive of you, who uplift you, and who are there for you. And you should also be a friend who's supportive, uplifting, and present for your friends. So when it comes to my female friends, I want us all to win, and I want us all to do so well in life, in career, in overall. So that's my relationship with my female friends. I have a few friends compared to earlier. Now my circle is smaller. I have few friends, but then I love them a lot. So yeah. Option A. Sometimes I lack good female friendships. I do have friends, but I can also sometimes be judgmental of other women. At the end of the day, I always choose my partner over my girlfriends. Oh no, I've had friends like this. Okay. I've had friends like this who always choose their partners over their girlfriends. I've been that girlfriend who's never chosen because my girlfriends chose their partners. And I'd sometimes feel like so left out because this used to keep happening a lot. And the only time these girlfriends that I had, let me emphasize on had, would come back to me was when they were having problem in their relationship or with their partners. And I thought those kind of friends are extremely selfish because you can't go back to your girlfriends only when you have a problem or when you want them to solve your problem or when you want to trauma dump. That's so hard. This one hits so close to home because I've had friends like that who would choose their partners over me and other female friends any day. That's never me. I know what it feels like. So I would never be a friend like that. Next is, I have a wide circle of friends, but I'm sometimes mistreated by other women, or other women seem jealous of me. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it does happen. I do, like, sometimes people, you know, they do get jealous. They wish they had the things you had. They wish they had the people you had. They wish they had the aura, they had the energy that you have. Sometimes I also feel like people are friends with you not because they like you. They're friends with you because they want to be you. I said it. So yeah, I've been there too. Yeah, but next is, I have great relationships with women, and I'm very comfortable with other women. My best friends growing up were more likely very strong personalities. Next option is, I have great relationships with other women. I never get jealous or competitive with other women. I tend to be the mom of the friend group. I never get jealous. I'm not competitive either, because I want all of us to win. That's true, but I'm not exactly a mom of the group. Okay, next option. I have a few close friends as opposed to a wide circle. I'm a good listener to my friends' issues and provide good advice. Yes, like I said, I have a small close friends group now. Yeah. Next is, although I can have good friends, I can also struggle with close female friendships too. I may lean towards trusting men more than women. No, no. You have your female friends, you have your male friends, but then I think my female friends are more close to me. Next is, I'm a huge ally for other women. I tend to have good female friendship. Yes, usually yes. I think I like the last option a lot. I am a huge ally for all women, and I do generally tend to have good female friends. Next is, what could I improve upon the most? Okay, let's read. Option A, I could be more loving, compassionate, and empathetic. No, I'm very empathetic. Sometimes I'm too empathetic. I'm working on not being too empathetic. If that makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. Next is, I could be more connected emotionally plus intuitively. I feel like I lack passion, eroticism, and intensity in my life. I could have better boundaries and put myself first sometimes. Yes, like I said earlier, I used to struggle with a lot of lack of boundaries, and I'm working on it though, like, I'm trying. Okay, next, I could be more practical, less impulsive, and think about the potential consequences of my action. No, I overthink sometimes. Next is, I could be more assertive and independent. I could use direction and commitment in my life. I'm very assertive actually when I want something, and when I know I want something and there's like a direction and like I've made up my mind, I'm very assertive about what I want in my life. Yeah. Next is, I could have a more well-rounded life outside my relationship. Sometimes I need to make time for my friendships, my passions, and myself. Like I said, I would never be this person. I believe it's all about balance, and yeah, so that's not me. Next is, I could be better at expressing my emotions to others and not isolating myself. I know I can be content alone, but sometimes I need to remember that community is important. Okay, so I relate with the last one a little bit, but I think I could have better boundaries and okay, I am confused between two. One is, I could have better boundaries and put myself first sometimes, but I'm working on that, so I'm not going to choose that. The next option is, I could be better at expressing my emotions to others and not isolating myself. Okay, I'm going to talk about this because I tend to isolate when I have a problem, because I don't want to bother other people. I want to solve it. I want to tough it out and solve my own problems. That's always been me. But sometimes I feel like I shouldn't isolate myself so much. I shouldn't go on this binge isolation. Sometimes it becomes a binge thing. So I think I'm going to choose the last one. I could be more less isolating myself. Okay. Next question. How do you feel about your sexuality and... Okay, this word is weird to say. Sex in a relationship. I'm going to call it dex instead of that word. I'm very much in touch with my sexuality and my natural magnetic qualities. Dex plus passion is very important to me in a relationship. I sometimes feel disconnected from my body, my sexuality. Dex is definitely not the most important thing in a relationship. Next option, for me, Dex is more about the physical than it is about the emotional intensity plus passion. Dex can be really fun and enjoyable, but it's not the highest priority in the relationship or life. This question is so awkward for me. Next is, I can greatly enjoy Dex when it happens, and it can be a deeply intimate act, but I'm also perfectly content when I don't have it. Next is, my sexuality needs to be cultivated. It doesn't come to me naturally. Okay, yes, it doesn't come to me naturally. In marriage, I view Dex as part of my role as wife. What? No. Huh? That doesn't seem right to me. Next, I don't have that crazy of a Dex drive. I would honestly rather cuddle than make love. Next is, at first I felt oblivious to my sexuality, but through experience plus time and with the right arousal, I can be very passionate. And the problem with this question is, I've always been a celibate. I've never been with anyone. I've never dated anyone. I've never been in a relationship. So, celibacy for life, hashtag. So I don't know how to answer this question, and you can't ask a hermit such a question. Okay, Okay, now I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna choose an answer. Can you guys see? I can't see myself. Okay. Okay, I chose an answer. I don't know what I chose, but you guys saw it. Okay, now it says my first name plus my email. Let me enter that. Okay, my result is here. It says you're the huntress. Like, you know. Okay, I have to stop being goofy. Next, okay, what it says, my description of the huntress here is, you're independent, courageous, resilient, and goal-oriented. You need to have a purpose and a vision in your life to feel satisfied. True. Yeah, I do feel a little dissatisfied, or I kind of feel like I lose track when I don't have a proper vision or something planned out. That's true. However, you are incredibly capable of bringing these things to life. You're a natural competitor and likely quite adventurous and outspoken too. Yes, I am very outspoken. While you have the power and the drive to accomplish big things, don't forget the importance of love, softness, and expressing your emotions, although they aren't your number one priority in life. Somebody's calling me out on this, and that's okay. They're still essential for everyone. Hey, I'm trying to work on my softness, okay? Especially when you come from this whole male-dominated industry or something, you need to be more assertive and more channelize your masculine energy, masculine vibe more, because you want them to take you seriously. And I know I keep saying L is my icon of femininity and still being a boss babe, but sometimes we tend to lose our softness a little bit. But I am all about evolving, and I'm evolving back into my feminine or my softness. And so that is something I need to work on. They are sort of right. And it says, remember that it's okay to make time for rest plus stillness. It's okay to let go and forgive. I feel like this quiz was a little accurate, even though I don't really trust quizzes like these, you know. I just thought I'll do it for fun, but then this quiz really kind of called me out, and I think it's I liked it. I liked it as in it spoke to me. It spoke to me on a personal level, and I do feel like, yeah, it told me about my quality and my strengths and where I need to work a little more. So yeah, it was a good quiz, I guess. So if you guys want to take this quiz, I'll link it down in the description, and I want to know what you guys get. I got the huntress, and I would love to know what kind of feminine archetype did you get, and what kind of a girly girl you are. And yeah, so take the quiz and come back and comment, and I would love to know. Until that, have a good time, and until that, I hope all of us keep evolving and do so well in our lives and stay happy. That's all I would say. Bye, I'll see you guys again. Also, I just want to add this point. I just feel like we can have more than one archetype depending on where you are at your life. I got this point when I was explaining how I don't feel very maternal right now, but a few years down the line I may feel like that, like the nurturer, the comforter, the mother. But then now I don't feel like that. I'm just saying you can be a lot more than just one archetype. You can be the mysterious, the seductive one, or you could be the classy, you could be the huntress, you could be anything. I'm just saying it also depends on your mood or where you are at life currently. So don't just try to think like, oh, since I got a huntress, I have to be a huntress always. No, that's not true. Sometimes I can just be a soft girly girl and enjoy the softer things in life, like the bubble baths, like the makeup and stuff like that. Or sometimes I'm really goal oriented and I want to be fixed on that. So it really depends on where you are in life. Remember that.